All right, this is so annoying. Can you see that up there? It's got to be done. The smoke detect, not the doorbell, but the smoke detectors and the carbon monoxide detectors you have in your home. You got to change out the batteries every once in a while. Don't worry, they're going to let you know. They're going to start beeping when they're low on batteries. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I changed out all of my smoke detector batteries on 3 floors. And then I'm going to show you what to do with the spent batteries. Let's get started. So you can see here expectancy of smoke alarms, generally 10 years. So if your alarms themselves are, 10, 11 years old, you probably should just replace the whole darn things. Mine are about 6 or 7 years old, so we're generally good. But we are going to be switching out the batteries in this video. So I want to make sure the batteries are fresh. I get mine online, links down below. For all the batteries that I like to buy, it's the Amazon brand, and they go the distance and they don't break the bank. So high quality and generally affordable. And you can see we have a little stockpile here of AAA, AA, and the 9-volt batteries. And depending on the smoke detector, we may need 9-volt or we may need AA. I don't have any that require AAA, but I'm going to show you how to switch these out. Should be pretty straightforward, but I'm going to show you some tricks and whatnot. And we're going to get every single one switched out. And we're also going to take a look at the carbon monoxide detectors. For example, outside of our utility room, we've got carbon monoxide detector, 2 detectors in the home, one outside in the basement, outside the utility room, and the one upstairs closer to the bedrooms where we sleep. So we'll get that switched out back to baseline here. So first up, we're going to start in the basement and we're going to work our way up. Now you can see we do have a hard wiring system, but I've deactivated that and instead rely on batteries only. So we're going to take the lefty loosey righty tighty to undo this particular smoke detector, and we're going to take out the 9-volt battery. By the way, welcome to the channel. Do lots of home projects around the house, saving you time and money. Click that subscribe button. I put out videos regularly. Like this video and share this with somebody that you know. And if you want to make your own YouTube channel and turn your hobbies into real cash every month, check out my course. You can click the link in the description below. Here's a better view for you. To get out the 9-volt battery, you just kind of pull up that yellow tag because the battery should be resting on top of that yellow tag. And so pulling that up should pop it out without too much issue. You can see here. And the positive and the negative terminal need to line up. So we're going to put the new one, the fresh battery, in. And you should have the old battery separately, right? So here we are, locked and loaded, ready to go. Now you could test it out here, or you could put it back onto the ceiling and then test it out. To test it out, we just hold the test button. And for this particular alarm, we are good to go. And righty-tighty. So you got to kind of feel the groove, and then it should twist into place. And that one is good. I do recommend putting an X on the spent battery so you don't get that one confused with the new battery. That is very easy to do. Now this one you can see is a front loading, and we've got a couple of AA's, not the 9-volt batteries. So I do like to take that down because it's just generally easier to switch out the batteries as opposed to keeping it on the ceiling. But you could leave it on the ceiling, no problem, just like that, right? We're going to take that down and get the old batteries out of there. And there's no tag for this one, so you got to kind of peel it out. And then we'll put the fresh ones in. There's these little plastic clips, and you kind of depress the plastic clips. Make sure your terminals are correct. Positive on positive, negative on negative, and then close it up. And we'll press the test button as well here. And get yourself some ear protection too. The test button is extremely loud by design. That's how it's supposed to be. Not comfortable to listen to, especially at close distance like this. So have some earplugs with you is what I would recommend. And put your dog outside because this really stresses out your dog if you've got a dog. And we'll twist that one back into place. Now let's go into we're still in the basement. Let's go into the utility room. I've got my carbon monoxide detector here. This is a 10-year unit and it's sealed, so there's no battery that you have to change out. After 10 years or so, you just pitch it and buy a new one, and no batteries at all. And so I had mounted that, 6 or 7 years ago, so we should be good here. But I do want to test it just doing some maintenance here. There's a peak button and then a test button. We're going to press the test button on the left, and we're going to just wait. It's going to go through the cycle. It'll blink a little bit, and then things will reset, and we should be good to go. And I do like to keep this outside of the utility room because that's where your furnace is, right? And so any carbon monoxide leaking that happens is going to be picked up right here. Or that's what we hope will happen. So you can see the display is resetting and it's back to 0. So I'm happy with that. We are good to go. Now we'll go up to the second floor, the main floor, and we do need a stool to reach the ceilings up here. They're a little higher. Make sure you are safe if you are by yourself. Getting up and down on the stool can be very dangerous, so maybe have somebody helping you or with you in case you fall, right, or holding the stool for you. So we're going to take this one off, and we'll put that in. This one requires a 9-volt battery backside, so we do have to take that off. And lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Don't forget to mark your bad battery, or your spent battery, with an X so you don't get them confused. And we'll press the test button as well. You get the idea, right? Well, hang with me. We've got more. We've got several on the second floor. So we're going to mosey on up here to the second floor. This is where the kids' bedroom and our bedrooms are. And so we've got one in each bedroom and then one in the main hallway. It makes sense because this is where you sleep, so you want to, make sure that your fire alarms are to code, and then you've got one installed in each room. Here we go. There's the kids' room 1, kids' room 2. Okay, so let's get up here and change out this one. Now they're all just like a little different, it seems, but the same concept. We're going to twist that one this way, and this one is actually hardwired in, so no battery required. Our home does have hard wiring in here. I decided to disconnect all of them and just rely on battery because there was some weird surges in the city's electric, and so in the middle of the night all the fire alarms would go off for no reason, and that's not okay. So, but that's another story. I'm not dealing with that right now. I've been relying on battery for years, and it seems to be very reliable if you stay on top of it and keep them changed out. So we'll go ahead and continue our work here. And we've got that hard wiring tucked in. And yours might not have any hard wiring. You just have batteries, right? That's why you're probably watching this video. So, and you want to make sure your batteries are changed frequently. They start twerping and letting you know. Twerping, is that the word? Beeping and letting you know, hey, I'm out of battery, I'm low on battery. So at that point you should get them changed out. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to show you how to dispose of these batteries properly as well, because we've got quite a bit of battery waste and they're not supposed to go in the landfill. So let's finish up the job here. How many am I changing? Oh gosh, we've probably got eight or so in the home. So, aren't you having fun? This is good old home maintenance. It's easy to forget about these things, but super important. You want fresh batteries. I said I buy the Amazon batteries. Are those the cheap batteries? Yes, they're less expensive, but they're not, I wouldn't consider them cheap batteries. They seem to be well made, and if you read the reviews on these batteries, they have generally really good reviews. So they're not cheap, crappy batteries that you buy at the dollar store, but they're the most affordable ones. You could certainly buy, a more name brand like Duracell, the Energizer Bunny batteries. Those are probably a little more higher quality, but I don't know, every 6 months or so is how long these things last. And, I'm happy with that. So, okay, so we're putting the last one in here, and then we've got basically the stockpile of spent batteries. So what I like to do is put them into one of these bubble, Amazon containers or wherever. And then we're going to hit up the internet because Amazon has partnered with this other company to find you a battery recycling location. So you visit this website, and I'll put a link for it down in the description below so you don't have to, where do I find that? Just click on that link and it should take you to a site. You put in your zip code and it shows you where the closest drop-off location is. So bring those batteries in and they are recycled and you are doing your part. Hopefully this helped you out. Thanks.